Gear up for whatever's coming next in Grand Theft Auto Online with G2A with the link in the description and use code BOSS for an extra discount. Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I'm going to be showing you guys some brand new tips and tricks, funny glitches, hidden things, secret details, and just features you might not have known about here in Grand Theft Auto Online. Now, as always, with videos like these, I hopefully get to teach you at least one or two things you didn't know or didn't know how to do, but hopefully it is more than that. If you guys do enjoy, be sure to drop it a like, but without the way, let's not waste any more time and let's get it started. All right, so a couple videos back, I told you about a new method that was working in order to get into Franklin's house, and I tried to play around with a couple other locations, and one of the spots that I figured out that this worked with as well is Michael's house, but it's kind of tricky because you have to do it at one location. So you want to go to Michael's house, and obviously all the doors, the garages, they're going to be locked. You're not going to be able to just waltz right in. Where you need to go is go around to the back, sort of where that big open style kitchen door window is, and there's no way for you to actually lean up against this glass, which could make it a little bit tricky, but instead what you actually have to do is just lean up against it. Like, get your character as close to it as possible. He should just be standing still. What you then need to do is the exact same process, just accept a job that is highlighted in red. So I had three. I had like 3 from Martin Madrazo, and I just picked a random one, and it doesn't matter. All you have to do is load up into the job, and then before it starts, all you do is back out. And if you've done this correctly, you should actually be placed inside of Michael DeSanta's house, which is really cool. And you can use this for a multitude of things: Snapmatic photos, trolling your friends, hanging out with your friends. You guys can see some of the people that were in my lobby right now were like, what the heck? How did you just do that? How did you get inside? That's super cool. So yeah, it's a great way in which you can hang out, play with your friends a little bit. And it's super neat because Michael has one of the coolest houses in the game, and you can do it to explore. Like I said, there's so many different uses for this, and if I find any other ones, like I said, I'll be sure to maybe cover them in future videos. But for now, this is how you can easily get into both Michael and now Franklin's house as well. So this is super cool. Use it to troll your friends or do whatever. All right, up next, I'm going to show you guys a really weird glitch that once again you can use to either troll your friends or just have some fun. It's actually a killer staircase that's located in La Mesa, and you heard me correctly. It's a killer staircase. So if you were to just walk up this set of stairs in this back alley normally, nothing would happen to you. However, if you drive up it on either a car or a bike, you will instantly be killed. So I'm not exactly sure why this is the case or what happens here, but you can see the first time I drove over it, it said one of my friends killed me when I just like randomly combusted and fell off my bike. So it is super, super random. Like I said, you can use this to troll your friends here or just have some fun. Maybe you can say, go over to this set of staircase. I dare you to try and drive up it on a bike, and then boom, they're instantly dead. We saw something like this happen when Import and Export arrived. There was like a wall that instantly killed someone, but I've never seen driving up a staircase instantly kill someone. So that is pretty interesting right there, and a super funny glitch that I had a lot of fun with, and I know that you guys will probably have a lot of fun as well. Let's move on to another glitch as well. This one actually involves any ladder, but you are going to need a vehicle to get to one of those ladders. So you could go to the airport or just go to one that's exposed where a vehicle could, push you around. So for this, what you want to do is simply go up to the ladder and then go into the animation where your character kind of like starts climbing it, but you don't want to go anywhere. You want to remain at the lowest possible point. After that, what you want to do is have one of your friends grab a vehicle and slowly push you out of the way. And what's going to happen is that you'll still be in the ladder animation, but when your friend pushes you, you'll be pushed off of the ladder. So it'll be like you're trying to climb on a wall or climb on a ladder that isn't there. And it kind of was cool. It looked like I was Spider-Man or something like that, trying to climb up to the wall. And it even looks better when you're completely pushed off the wall as well, and you're just free climbing in midair. And it's funny because it actually has an impact on your camera angle too, but it also might have an impact on the ladder itself. There was a couple instances where we tried to climb up afterwards and it was just totally broken and glitched. So that is something you might have to be on the lookout for. Maybe make it a not important ladder just in case it does break. But I thought this was absolutely hysterical, just like climbing the buildings, and it really did look cool. Again, this is another thing you would use for Snapmatics, trolling your friends, or like us, just having an absolute blast and having so much fun. All right, up next, I'm going to be showing you guys a really cool solo launch glitch that you can do by yourself. The only thing you need is a prison bus, and then you need to drive to this pizzeria that is located in northern Los Santos, kind of near the Chinese theater and tattoo parlor. What you want to do is park the police bus underneath this blue awning, and then what you want to do from there is climb onto the hood of the police vehicle, and that's it. Just try and like walk your way up, and if you do this correctly, it should send you absolutely flying. You can go a pretty good distance here. If only that building in front of us wasn't in the way, I feel like you could go so much farther here, but it's really cool to see yourself and your friends just kind of pile over like a little water fountain, and it is really, really funny. So if you wanted an easy solo launch glitch to do that you can either just have fun with your friends with or just chill around with, this is something you can do with the prison bus and this pizzeria location. And again, it is really funny. You ragged all over the place, and you shouldn't die either, which is great, which means you can do it pretty much over and over and over again. Okay, this is actually something I saw on Reddit the other day, and it's a tiny bug with the Ruiner 2000. Now, this is not game breaking by any means, but it actually has to do with the brake calipers and how it's broken on the driver's side. So you can see I'm moving the wheel left and right on the passenger side here, and everything looks good. But on the driver's side, do you notice how the brake caliper will go through the rims and then disappear once you twist it the opposite direction? Yeah, that's not supposed to happen. That's not how wheels work. Again, this is an incredibly minor issue, but some people that might actually frustrate, and on a car that is worth $5.7 million, you might expect it to be 100% flawless before you buy it. So I'm just pointing this out. Again, this isn't something that bothers me. In fact, I didn't even really notice it because on the stock wheels, you can't see the brake calipers, and on many of the other off-road wheels, you can't see the brake calipers either. So it was only when I put these sportier style wheels was I able to notice this change, but that is indeed something on the Ruiner 2000. Okay, up next, I'm going to be showing you guys a much easier way to use Lester's Cops Turn Blind Eye feature. So Lester's Cops Turn Blind Eye feature, I think it costs you $5,000. It only lasts for like 2 or 3 minutes. I'm going to show you guys a way in which you can get that same ability for free and it lasts longer. So this will allow you to go into places like the prison and Fort Zancudo really without any consequences. So the only thing you're going to need here is to start up a motorcycle club and to have at least one associate, and then you need to start up the challenge Wheelie Rider. Now, Wheelie Rider, like I said, is free to start, and it allows you to compete against other players and just competing the longest wheelie, and it lasts for 5 minutes, which is longer than Lester's, and you don't even have to do the challenge. You can get off the bike, and in doing so, you won't have stars on you, meaning you can go around the prison or Fort Zancudo or really anywhere without getting stars on you, and that is super great, which will allow for exploration. You can take Snapmatics in Fort Zancudo without getting shot at. You and your friends can go in there and hang out, just do some stunts or something like that. There's a lot of uses for this, and it's super great because starting up a motorcycle club should be no problem for really everyone, and this is free, as I mentioned, and you don't have to pay Lester, which again is a nice little added bonus. Up next, I'm going to show you guys another really fun launch glitch. This one actually involves the rocket Voltic, so you're going to need someone to kind of help you with this, and in order to do this, you need to bring it to any location where you are at a higher position than the rocket Voltic, and its flame or its booster thruster is right underneath you. So staircases work great. I've seen this on like little inclines and whatnot, but this will work whenever. This spot on the pier really works great though, and for whatever reason, the rocket Voltic thruster will send you flying, but it'll also put you in this ragdoll animation, but it won't kill you when you land. So you can see the results we had here are pretty outstanding. This guy was just launching me over and over and over again. You can see we're getting some pretty good distance. I'm almost getting over the roller coaster, and that is really funny. So like I said, there's a bunch of locations in which you can do this, and if you weren't aware, the rocket thruster, while it will kill NPCs and do damage to other things, it won't kill other players that easily. It's just going to send them flying. So it almost kind of has the same effect as the fire hydrant does. Like, it'll eventually kill you if you do this enough, but it's enough where it won't, where you can have fun over and over and over again, and you can really do some crazy launch glitches like this, and I had an absolute blast trying this out, and I recommend you do the same as well. All right, and finally, last but not least today, this is going to be a tip for importing and exporting cars. One of the most useful things you can do is have a Cargobob to source and sell the vehicles. So the Cargobob will prevent damage, you'll avoid NPCs and their players easily, but not everyone might not have a Cargobob. I'm sure most people do, but if you don't, I know of a surefire location which you can get them, and it's actually located at the Meriwether docks. So it might be out of the way, and it might be a little bit inconvenient, but if you do not have a Cargobob, there's one that spawns here like 98% of the time. I went back like 4 or 5 times. every time it was a Cargobob, and if not, you should just like swing back around, do a loop or a circle, and it'll likely spawn there again for you. So I definitely recommend that if you don't have a Cargobob, I know they can be a little bit pricey, this is where you can get one for free, and you can use it for your vehicle sourcing and selling missions. But anyways, that's all the information that I have for you guys in this video today, and all the hidden details, secret features, tips, tricks, glitches, and more that we're going to be going over here in Grand Theft Auto Online. As always, my goal for these videos is to teach you 1 or 2 new things, and if I did that, be sure to drop this video a like. That would be awesome, as well as subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.